Rich Tehrani with TMC. We're at Interop 2013. Thanks for watching. We got David and Dan from Alcatel-Lucent. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
So what we're going to show you today is something very exciting. It's a big differentiator that we have from Alcatel-Lucent. We've actually, for the first time, taking our layer 2, layer 3 application for network management, and we've integrated with a layer 4, layer 7 application product for VMware and for Citrix, for vCenter and also for Citrix and Zen Server. So simply, what you're seeing as demo is how we can move a video client from one VM server to another instantaneously, and all the attributes from layer 2 to layer 7 get propagated directly with it instantaneously, okay? So,
excellent.
Okay, so let's bring up the video first. As you see, it's running here. We're going to bring up something called the VM Locator. So within Omni Vista, our network manager, we have a screen called our VM Locator. And what's really nice about that is you can go out and you can locate all the VMs that are running right now in the system. With that, as you can see here, it'll give you the name, the unique MAC address, and also what's important here that I want to show you is it gives you the IP address of the switch and what port it's running on. But most importantly, we're going to be looking at the VM server that's running here. So if you look at the video client here, we see that it's assigned to a .10 host name here for a server. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to vCenter, and this is simply out of the box integrated. There's no modifications that are needed for this. When you go into vCenter, vCenter has a nice client on here where you can actually go out and take a look at where this video client is, and also you can just take it and simply drag and drop it. So if you look up here, you see the video client is assigned to .10, as we talked about. Dan's going to simply move it over to .11, okay? Now, he has to hit a couple screens to make sure he wants to do that. And as you go down here, you'll see the status of the migration. So as we're speaking right now, that video application is being pushed from one server to another server that's on a different port on a different switch, okay? So if you look at this, you'll see a stall, a little click there. That's the actual migration of the video, right? This should be something you should see if you're really migrating something. And as you get done with the migration, you'll see the video comes back up. And what Dan's going to do is pull up our network manager, Omni Vista again, and he's going to refresh it here because we have it set to every 5 minutes. We're going to force a refresh here so you can see the migration. As you bring it back up, you'll see that this video client that we talked about was on .10 is now on .11. So we have simply just showed you within those few seconds there how you can move a VM application from one server to another, whether it's on the same port, on a different switch, or between two different switches on a LAN or a WAN, instantaneously, out of the box using VMware from vCenter. Thank you.
Excellent. What's next?
Oh, we're going to take you over to the SIP Fluency on this side of the booth.
Excellent. So that was a very cool demo. So tell me some of the real-world reasons why we'd want to do what we just did there.
You ready for this? So for sometimes what we want to do for a data center, let's say that you've got a lot of VM applications that are running in your data center, and what happens is you start taxing out these servers. Well, you have to have the capability to always have the flexibility to move these VM applications from one server to another, right? Now, when you do that, today's world, you've got the layer 2, layer 3 network guys that aren't talking to the layer 4, layer 7 guys. They put a problem ticket in, it's a manual process. You have to go through the problem ticket process. This could take days, you know. It takes us seconds because we automated the whole thing. So that's what it's all about.
Excellent. What's next now?
Okay, so what we're going to talk to you about now is SIP Fluency. Over here, what we have here is we have our award-winning, last year, this is our collaboration video, Open Touch. It's a product of ours from Alcatel-Lucent that won Best of Interop last year for collaboration. And what we've done here is we've simulated a video call from a branch to a home office. The coolest thing about this is that we've added degraded on the network, degradation. And what we've done is we have something called SIP Fluency, which is a very big part of our application fluent software. So what it does is it can detect that you have a multimedia application like video conferencing, and it can give it a higher priority over something on the network. So simply you can show a degraded call, and by optimizing it, we can show the efficiency.
So what are we seeing here?
Okay, so we have here today, we're announcing a couple new products from Alcatel-Lucent. One of the more exciting things that we're launching here is something called our Enterprise Service Router. What is that, right? We have a couple of versions here. We have a rugged version, and we also have a version that you would use in a campus. So what we're seeing a lot of our customers are now asking us is that thank you for populating our data center and doing the campus LAN, but I have a problem between my branch office and my main office. I need a connectivity of a wireless LAN service router built into one. So this is like a service router all built into one. It's got wireless, wired line router, first of all. It's got everything in here from QoS to voice over IP. But one of the most important things that it does is it will optimize the traffic that's going from the branch office to the main office. So as a logical extension, now we're worried about the end-to-end connectivity that we have between the branch and main office. And we got several flavors of this. We have a rugged version, we have an unrugged version. And on the bottom here is also extended line of our light edge switch. This is one of our more inexpensive switches that they need. It has a 10100 ports on it. But what's nice about it also gives you the feature that you can actually do an upgrade for 1 gig or 10 gig uploads, which is nice on this switch. And it's a very, very affordable price. We'll be giving away a few of these today at the show. So hopefully one of the lucky winners will get one of these and also some of the IAPs from these guys. So we're excited to be here. Thanks a lot for enjoying our new products.